My name is Martin Luke, and today I'm delighted to be joined by the CEO of hVIVO, Mo Khan. Mo, good morning to you. How are you, sir?
I'm very well. Thank you for having me on, Martin.
My pleasure, absolute pleasure. It was great to read your trading update this morning. I see that you've achieved record first half revenues and EBITDA margins. I mean, tell us more.
Yeah, would love to. So an amazing job by the team. So you're right. For our company, we've achieved record revenue as well as EBITDA margins. So from a revenue point of view, we think we will recognize around £35.6 million, and that's a 31% increase year on year. On the EBITDA margin side, we are looking at around 24% for the first half of this year. And this has been able to be achieved with three facilities running at the same time, which means that the volume of volunteers we've been able to recruit and inoculate and put into quarantine was much greater than we normally have. On top of that, of course, we moved our facilities to this new, spanking new world's largest challenge trial facility here in Canary Wharf. So a lot of work by the team, not only in delivering these really amazing financial numbers, but also from a physical, practical point of view in moving from one facility to opening this huge facility. So a great job by the team.
Great stuff, man. It sounds amazing. The weighted contract order book remains strong. Can you expand on that at all?
Yeah, so as of end of June this year, our weighted contracted order book is sitting at £71 million. And I just want to take a moment to explain weighted, because we look at each new contract we sign and we assign the probability of the chance of us converting the whole of that contract into revenue. Because we know there is some volatility in signing a contract and then seeing it to completion and recognizing 100% of the revenue. And this mitigates any potential risks we may have against cancellations and postponements. So the weighted order book, £71 million, is very strong, and that's on the back of generating just under £36 million of revenue. Our sales pipeline remains strong. We have some good opportunities that we are following on. So I'm very confident that the demand for our services continues to remain strong.
Good stuff. Well, looking forward then, you've reiterated your 2024 guidance, have you?
So we have, yeah. So the £62 million we guided towards, we are reaffirming that. Not only that, we were looking at achieving an EBITDA margin at the higher end of what the market is expecting. And I think I have previously reported the fact that we had 3 quarantine facilities open at the same time. We will have 1H waiting, and hopefully we've delivered on that. But yes, we're very confident that we'll be able to hit our full year numbers for this year.
Good stuff. Well, I'm assuming by the backdrop you've got there, you're sat in the new state-of-the-art facilities you have in Canary Wharf. How's that impacting the business?
Impacting very positively, as you may expect. So on one floor below the quarantine facility here at Canary Wharf. So the offices where I'm sitting here now, we moved here last month, but the quarantine facility became operational back in April of this year. So we expect to see not only a higher number of quarantine facility volunteers to go through here, but also our ability to be able to diversify what we can do. So as an example, we're tripling our lab space so we can do our normal challenge trial lab work as well as more standalone lab work. But overall, it gives us a capacity to basically generate up to £90 million in revenue. And that's a 50% increase from the previous facility to this facility. So it's a really good foundation for us to expand from.
Great stuff. But you also recently signed your largest field study contract to date. Does this fit into the long-term growth plans for the business then?
It does. So I've spoken again previously about the diversification of the services that we're offering. We remain a human challenge trial CRO, but there's so many other ancillary services that we can offer. So I talked about the lab for one, but also field studies is something that we can really get into because we've got the resources and we have the facilities and we can utilize those to be able to run field-based trials. So these are trials we run as outpatients rather than the inpatient quarantine facilities that we use for challenge trials. So this was a recent signature of a vaccine trial where we are being contracted to recruit up to 1,000 healthy volunteers. And remember, these are the volunteers who failed to go into our normal challenge trial. So really, there's really good synergies in us being able to run these trials. And our Plumbers Row facility that we are actually expanding right now will be ready just in time to be able to run this study for this client.
Well, that's great news, Mo. I mean, I'm sure your shareholders are going to be over the moon to hear all this, and it's a fantastic update. So congratulations to you and the team, and thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thank you very much.
Take care.